Let's not warm up the legs, leg extension. I did 3 sets already, so I'm gonna do 3 more. Eight. Hey Google. Hey Google. Turn on Bluetooth.
Sure. Looking for paired devices.
Let's go slow. Smith squats, leg press, everything.
All right, here we go.
Grow. The shocking of the muscle has always worked for me. Now it's time to attack the hamstrings with lying leg curls.
All right, go legs. One more set.
Turning a weakness
We're gonna end up hitting the
into a
squats.
strength. That's exactly what I did when we're talking about calves. They were small. And then I made them blow up into diamond-looking calves. I took advice from my childhood inspiration, Reg Park.
They live in a world of 57-inch chests, 22-inch arms, and 28-inch thighs,
All right, let's go.
and hundreds of pounds of rock-hard muscle.
See Austrian-born bodybuilder Arnold Schwarzenegger go for his 6th straight Mr. Olympia title. Arnold is 27 years old.
That a big body is graceful. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to show a lot of muscularity. He wanted to show size, but at the same time he wanted to show grace. You know, this together makes the champion.
No matter which day it is, you should be excited to train every body part, because each day is an opportunity to get better.
So I want to squat. Then we're gonna work on the quads. We just keep gonna constantly hammer on the quads. And then on Thursday, we're gonna do the same thing, but we'll hammer on the hamstrings. Yeah.
I don't
Not flexing,
I hate it.
flexing.
You just start thinking about that it's a beautiful exercise and that it makes your legs grow.
Yeah, I do all that psychological shit, but it doesn't work. You know, I get pain in my leg.
On leg day, people will come up with every excuse in the book. Don't be one of those people. Now, don't get mistaken. It may be called a warm-up. But that doesn't mean you don't train hard on this exercise. Push your limits. Feel that muscle working. Create that deep pain in your quads. This will help you activate that muscle. This will set you up for the heavy stuff. It's time for barbell squats. The king of power exercises.
Quad.
Squats are like light. When it gets heavy, you stand back up. Every repetition will get you one step closer to that end result. Never forget that. I was very fortunate always that I had the mentality of being able to attract the best training partners. So I had guys who were as hungry as I was. That's the important thing. If you have someone that competes with you, that counts out the reps. And he wants to do an extra 2 reps more than you do. That's what takes you to another level. On leg days, I trained with Ed Coney. He was a machine. He just did not stop.
So, right now, you just should be feeling in your quads. That's lightweight. We're gonna keep going up.
He did not stop. Look, I squatted 500 pounds with barbells, but to really shape that muscle, you have to find what works for your body with more than one movement. You think my legs got big just from one type of squat? No, I did barbell squats, front squats, Smith squats, leg press, everything. You shock the muscle. That's how you grow. The shocking of the muscle has always worked for me. Now it's time to attack the hamstrings with lion leg curls.
shit.
Turning a weakness into a strength. That's exactly what I did when we're talking about calves. They were small. And then I made them blow up into diamond-looking calves. I took advice from my childhood inspiration, Reg Park. Go heavy and hard. It was a stubborn muscle. But that didn't mean they wouldn't grow. Just that I would have to be more persistent than ever.
By the time of his 1973 Mr. Olympia victory, Schwarzenegger's calves were stretching the tape at a 20-inch and were considered the best of his day. Even today, his calves would stand out in an Olympia lineup.
Races, races, and more races. Heavy and hard.
Whew, shit.
I'm scared to death of leaving the gym knowing I'm a loser and didn't give it my all.
He was the guy when I started. He wasn't Mr. Olympia, but he was just full of energy and enthusiasm for the training and pushing the body to its absolute maximum.
To this day, he still has the best legs ever.
He's famous for his squatting and his legs, and he's going to give us a little bit of information about himself.
I'm going to tell you some stuff that I never really tell most people. I think about that before each leg workout. And I leave the gym training halfway. And I leave the gym giving everything I got. I always answer to myself, there's no way. And then, of course, you turn on that switch where you turn into a crazy person.
Nobody has really surpassed Tom Platz's leg development, I don't think. To this day, it's fair to say.
Life offers you opportunities. Squat it.
This is a squat rack, okay? Jenny Fletcher on the squat rack. It's where life and death will take place every workout.
Everything in the gym is an opportunity. You can either stay afraid of the opportunity, or you can take it.
What I do may be insane for the average person, but it's not for me. It works for me. I thrive on this kind of training. I walk in front of the squat rack and I'm a Jenny Fletcher. I just thank you God for letting me live. Because every time I do squat, it's like sometimes I wonder if I'm gonna come back. You know how you get the option of death and wonder if you're gonna come back after all those reps. And I have every time so far.
population, they keep the training hard. And once you get into that field, that's really where the magic is. Shit. You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. You know something? I got news for you. That's where winning is. Congratulations. You achieved failure. Failure has been achieved. Thank God. Now, the only place to go from failure is to win. The goal of hack squats is to really develop the vastus lateralis, the muscle which gives you the teardrop look. And coming on your toes and bringing your heels and then coming to the top of the movement and flattening your heels out, it really brings the vastus lateralis into play.
At this point, stretching as far as you can. Push up. Something I think is unique to me.
Hey, good. Please.
When I walked on stage, it was like it gave me that kind of look that nobody else had in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. Finally, I think people are getting it. And they're learning how to train legs. And these people nowadays, pro bodybuilders nowadays, have unbelievable legs. But back in my day, nobody else had that. Every human being to take that reserve strength and power and apply it to their personal gain. Most of us, we put limitations on ourselves as humans. We think that 10 or 15 is enough. There's more in you. There's always more in you. There's always 5 more reps. telling you to stop, that's when you have fun. When you think it's all over, you can't breathe, when you're ready to put it back, and you're thinking that why did you even want to do this in the first place? You have nothing left to that Bible.
More.
My way of training is I pretend I have a towel. I want every drop out of that towel. I won't give it up until I get every single drop out of the towel. And I'm gonna get every single drop out. I won't leave anything left. You give up on your dreams, you give up on your dreams, you what do you have left?
Alright, man. Sure. So, this shit is getting heavy. Supersetting with the leg extension.
His legs were so freakishly big.
But,
You know, I want to get every single drop out. And as soon as I think about hamstrings, I think about one exercise. That's the Nautilus leg curl, the lion leg curl. Not just doing the exercise for reps or for heavy weights, but by doing both, of course, I always recommend for all body parts. I allow myself to get more energized, and I go where I went when I was real quiet the week before. And I go there and
12 reps. And we'll go to 225. I think I'm gonna just stick with that for right now.
Results.
So just stick with the 225.
Results will happen no matter what.
Do leg extension.
Will happen no matter what.
And I may throw some hamstring curls, but I'm gonna stick with 225 after I do this.
Assisted positive reps.
Look at it now. Hey Google. Hey Google. Turn on Bluetooth.
Sure. Looking for paired devices.
I'll be at 9:30, then we get started. Once you finish at 9:30, then we get started. Prayers and all that. Hey Google. Turn on Bluetooth. Turn off Bluetooth.
Got it. Bluetooth is disconnected.
Hey Google. Turn on Bluetooth.
Got it. Looking for paired devices.
Come on. Now without getting hype, it wants to. Come on. Hey Google. Turn off Bluetooth.
Okay. Looking for paired devices.
Hey Google. Restart.
Nothing's playing right now.
Hey Google. Power off and power on.
You can't turn off this device, but you can mute me with the mute button.
Oh my god.
You can find it on top or at the back of this device.
I'm gonna unplug you. How about that? Then plug you back up. Since you're gonna act like that. Well, let me do one rep of this. Alright, man, 100. I'm thinking about the damn burpees. Alright, let's do another round of those squats. Got 5 in after I rested. Gotta build up today. Hey Google, turn on Bluetooth.
Alright. Looking for paired devices. This device is already connected to iPhone. You can ask me to disconnect it.
Alright. So we did 5. Let's do 5 more. And we're gonna go to 225.
You can't say no to it. If you do, you do this guy, and this guy. And that's good. Okay, but back in my day, it was either be a priest or be a bodybuilder. More, faster.
Let me ask you something. You think this is healthy? No. You go.
Maybe past that.
Back in my day, everybody did calves like 6 days a week. I had most success training calves twice a week.
We gotta do the calves too, so
training twice a week proved to be most effective. I did normal calf raises, standing calf raises, and seated calf raises primarily, those 2 major exercises. But one thing I did on the standing calf raise on certain days, and on the seated calf raise on certain days, at the end of my workout, I would put slowly and progressively as many plates as possible. And Joe Gold made a special seated calf machine for me and extended the bar so I could put like 10 100-pound plates or 1,500-pound plates. And my goal was to just hold the weight at the end of my workout. So many workouts, I would just hold it and hold it. And you imagine holding, 1,000 or 2,000 pounds at the end of the routine, just holding it still until where I could hold it, barely hold it. I have some of the big guys, monster guys, who will push on it for me barely. I'm looking for a
can. Push like closer to the middle here. Push right there.
And as soon as I felt
Alright,
that
let's
it
do
was
hamstrings.
too much, and I put my tendons and ligaments couldn't handle the tension, I would say, take now. And he took.
Push again on bottom. There, go. Nice and slow, start slow and go hard, yeah. Stand in the line, stand like this. So it's like a shadow, the light comes down, open like shadows you cast.
So I really believe that's my message to you, that the static rep, the partial static reps, maybe once a week, twice a week at the most, prove to be unbelievable.
That's right, 31 inch in the 70s. He showed that 31-inch thighs were possible in a time where nobody saw this before. There's a certain feeling when you walk into the gym knowing it's leg day. The atmosphere feels heavier, the weights seem bigger, and every lifter in the room knows what's coming. Leg training was never easy, and it was never meant to be easy. When it comes to squats, the golden era had many variations, like this piece of equipment you're seeing here. We've already covered the back squat, now it's time for another classic leg builder. Welcome to the front squat.
This exercise is just more on the front of the knee, the hip, less on the hips and butt. Or you can board it all the way like this, gets better down.
A classic movement that shifts more focus to the quadriceps. The bar resting across the front of the shoulders, the legs are pushed to work even harder through every repetition. Lower with control, drive up with power.
Also, whenever I'm squatting, I always take a 2-minute break between sets because this exercise demands quite a bit of energy and oxygen unless you recuperate more. This exercise is much more difficult than the aerobic back squat, but
you truly wanted massive legs, you didn't need dozens of exercises. In his view, 2 movements would be enough to make your quads grow.
There are really 2 exercises that I believe are tremendous. Those being squats and hack squat, which we're about to do now. Now, the hack squat is a very effective exercise combined with the vertical squat. Years ago, I attempted to do front squat. Front squats are very difficult to me. I couldn't control the bar. My concentration was to control the bar rather than to control the power in my legs. And so therefore, I adopted this next exercise, this fantastic exercise in the hack squat. Now, the hack squat, again, like squat, must be done right. I'm going to show you how it's done. Based upon your...
Man, I'm tired. I'm fucking squats. Using that.
I would suggest, however, putting the legs all the way back on the platform, standing like a duck. Stand like a duck. In other words, when I stand like this, the stress is put on my outer thigh. The whole idea behind the hack squat is that you want to develop the outer thigh, giving you the roots of this monstrous teardrop. You've heard that term, teardrop. Now, when I bend down, I push from my toes, on my toes, I push to my toes, and I'm putting the pressure on the sides of my legs. I complete the movement. The whole idea is basically to develop the lateral head more so, or at the expense of the other head, giving you that shape and look that you want. Whether you're a guy, whether you're a girl, it doesn't matter. This is the way it should be done. And as I develop the exercise and up and down, I keep my back flat to the machine. Now, when I get ready for a show, I'll bring my hips up, thereby putting the stress even higher.
So I focus on driving through the pain. The pump after this one has to be felt to be believed.
Look at those quads.
Develop the outer head.
I'm gonna do 3 more sets of hamstring curls and I'm gonna wrap it up, man. So that's a new method of training. I'm trying to work on my legs. So I'm not quite there yet, but I think it's with the Serge Newbert. I think that's his name. That's his training. That's what I'm trying to go by. Train by his method. I'm not going real heavy or something, but it's modern weight where I can feel it. Tomorrow morning, we're doing calves. Well, I'm doing calves tomorrow morning. Gotta get back in my calves game.
Exercise for maximal thigh separation and shape.
The lunges are one of my favorite exercises. This is an incredible incredible leg builder.
A lunge is really a one-legged squat.
Placing the bar on your back, you step forward. This helps stretch the core muscles. At the same time, it builds the front of the thighs, the hamstrings, and the buttocks.
Let's go.
Make sure that you point your feet forward so that you can balance yourself. Notice how I control the weight. Remember, keep the back straight, head up, and try not to touch the floor with your knee. The same exercise can be done with dumbbells. The weight offers resistance, making your legs work harder. The same technique applies as with the barbell. Keep the dumbbells parallel to your side. Make the legs well work.
Yeah, I know it's gonna come over soon.
I use an Olympic barbell, although some might find dumbbells more conducive to better balance. I like to use a short stride, about a 1 foot
Leg
step,
workout for the
which
day.
I
I'm
believe
done.
works the front thigh more, as opposed to the longer stride, which gets more hamstring. I land on my heel.
I'm all good people. Peace out. Leg workout for, I forgot what day. Day 41, 42, I don't know. It is what it is. See y'all later. Peace out.